Today we are going to talk about how to create a good website. Now, a good website in today's world has to have a lot of things, right? Just 15 years back, you were very good if you just had a website, but right now there are around maybe 200 million websites in this world, and maybe it is a big number, maybe it is more than this, but according to my estimate it is around 200 million websites in this world which are currently working. And so you can say that there has been a lot of competition in the space of making websites, and almost every single one, it doesn't matter what website it is, which category it is, targeting, almost every website is fighting for the attention. Now, what are the things which makes a good website? This is the topic of today. For creating a website which is very good, you have to understand three things. First thing, your website should be as clean as possible. Second, your website should be as bold as possible. Third, it should be as friendly as possible. All right? Now, for giving you an example, you go to google.com, you go to apple.com, you go to youtube.com. What do you see? Now, these three websites are very distinct in their nature. One is search engine, one is video search engine, and one is a product website where you buy products which you love, right? But these three websites have these three things very, very common and very, very specific. If you go to the Apple, go to the Google, go to the YouTube, you see these three things repeatedly, but you don't know. If you go to Google, what do you see? There is a search bar, there is a name of the website, and there is this mic icon, right? And there is the search icon or written search. That's it. On YouTube, there is the name of YouTube, there is the search bar where you can type down search button is there, and there is a mic icon. You go to the Apple, there is a search bar, Apple, and there is this mic icon. I think I'm forgetting. Maybe there is not a mic icon, and that's it, right? So these three websites have this thing common. What is this? This is minimalistic. It is clean interface. YouTube has clean interface, which was not the case at first. Google has clean interface and Apple has clean interface. Now, these three websites has the second thing, which is as bold as possible, which is they have prominented their product. Google is a search engine, so their search bar is the prominent one. Just after their name, this is the big search bar. YouTube, this is the big search bar just after the name or just besides the name, where you can search the videos. This is the product, right? YouTube is a search engine for videos, so you have this search bar. In Apple, the products are mainly iPhones, so when you go to apple.com, there's this latest iPhone on their website, right? If you check that website, you can know that. So it was clean and it is bold. Now, third thing, as human friendly as possible. There is this mic icon in both YouTube as well as Google, right? So if you cannot write it down, you speak to it and the results would be given to you. For the Apple, I'm not as much sure, but that website is as human friendly because that website has categories, iPhones, iPads, Macs, right? And you can search them, but it is clean. So these websites have these three things cut down, or you can say these three things prominent in websites, right? And this is what you need in your website. It doesn't matter which category you are. Like, you can be a dentist, you can be a cosmetic surgeon, you can be a grocery store, you can be a garment store. It doesn't matter what your website is, but your website should not be a clutter, right? Your home page should be as clean as it is possible. First, your name is prominent, then your product should be prominent, right? And that product, now I have seen a lot of websites where those are one-pager websites. Everything is in the one page. You just scroll down, and your whole website is done. If you don't have a lot of products, then that style is very suitable for you. But if you have a lot of products, if you have a lot of information, like if you are a cosmetic surgeon, right? If you are a grocery store, if you are a garment store, now these websites cannot be a one-pager. So you have to understand what your industry is, what your category is, what your niche target is, and you have to create your website according to that. Now in these categories, you have to have different pages, and your home page should look like this. For example, in the case of cosmetic surgeon, in the case of cosmetics or beauty products, your website should be, name is there, a search bar is there if you think you have some products which people should be searching for or people are searching for, and you should have your product prominent on your page, but these products should not be too much. Like if you are a surgeon, you should have different pages, different catalogs for your procedures. If it is a rhinoplasty, fillers, Botox, etc., right? And that is it on your homepage. You have the procedures, you write something down, and then you give them a link if you are selling the products also, right? You give them link that if you are looking for products, click on this, and you are going to go on a new page where the products are visible. But you should not be putting your products, your procedures on the home page itself, right? It would not do, no bueno, right? So this is the advice for cosmetic surgeons. Same goes for garments. You should not put every type of garment on your home page, right? You should know what your traffic is or what your traffic comes to your website for. Like if your ads are running for coats, if your ads are running for hats, if your ads are running for pants, that is your prominent product. So you put your prominent product on your home page and you give them the link to go to other pages to explore other categories, right? This is how you create a good website. These simple changes, if you do these simple changes, you would see, and almost you can have a survey on it. Your customers, your visitors would tell you that now your website, if you do these things, now your website feels kind of premium. Now your website feels like it is a human friendly. All right. So this is it for today's video. I hope now I've given you a little bit of an idea like what a good website is and how that website looks like if you are creating one, right? So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.